streets. But R.I.P. man, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, R.I.P. PNB Rock. Just like that, they solved the murder to PNB Rock. I really thought this was gonna be like a Tupac mystery case, Tupac and Biggie mystery case, where we never was gonna find out who the killer was.
No, I knew they were gonna find him. They found Young Dolph's killer in like 45 minutes.
They haven't even solved the Young Dolph murder yet.
Yeah, they did. It's done.
No, it's not.
The streets solved it.
What? The streets?
Don't worry about who holds court in the streets. Just know it's solved. But
they still trying to figure out who killed Pookie Loke.
Oh, we know who killed Pookie Loke. And that's the WAP, the whole WAP, and nothing but the WAP. But speaking of WAPtober, we got PNB Rock tragically lost his life. It looks like it was a whole family behind the operation. It was a dad, a son, and I don't remember if it was a mom or a stepmom. But basically, the son was on house arrest, and the cops should have been alerted the moment he left his house. But they didn't even check on him whenever he was out committing crimes and shooting PNB. Apparently, he walked straight up to him and said, "Give me your stuff," and he was like, "Nah," and he went, "Pow, pow, pow."
You should be in a movie, Gavin. So dramatic.
And then he pointed the gun at his girlfriend and said, "Give me your jewelry. I will not hesitate to shoot you in the face." And she gave him the jewelry, and then he pulled all the jewelry off of PNB while he was on the floor.
That's crazy. Imagine. See, I mean, and then the fact that you did all this stuff, and you can't sell the jewelry, like, because everybody knows that it's stolen.
Got blood on it.
It has blood on it. Everybody knows that it's stolen, and you already and that's like, it's funny when people go to jail and you be like, "Oh yeah, what you went to jail for?" Like, I got caught for like stealing items. Like, "Oh yeah, how'd you get caught?" "Oh, I gave it to a pawn shop." And people don't know, like,
pawn shops will report you.
Pawn shops will report you. They have no problem. They will report you and keep the item that you sold to them. They don't care.
Yeah, they'll report you, get you in jail so they don't have to pay you out on the item.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll make the court, and then like they'll charge you back for this because it's stolen property. They'll charge you back for it, and then like they get the money back eventually later, and they get the item. So it's like double the profit. You're wasting time. Don't go to the pawn shop.
You gotta go still gotta get back on the Craigslist.
I don't know, but what would you say like that PNB? Like, who would buy a big PNB chain?
No, what you would have to do is you'd have to get it broke down like a car where they sell it for parts.
You gotta
get all the diamonds taken out of it, got all the metal melted down, and basically sell it, piece it out like that, and sell it like that.
We sound like true criminals.
I mean, allegedly. This is
allegedly.
This is how you do it. But we got a quick video. Let's see what they say.
These rhymes is all cat.
Out of jail and wearing an ankle monitor, which should have gone off once he left his home.
Court's going to go on the record, call the matter of people versus Chantel Trone.
Also in custody, Freddie Trone's 38-year-old wife, Chantel, who choked back tears during her arraignment in Compton. Police have not said her involvement, but she pled not guilty to charges of being an accessory after the fact.
Because she knew what was going on and she was hiding him out.
On October 13th, as for Freddie Lee Trone, he could be arraigned as early as tomorrow.
See, and that's the thing, like the fact that the dad knew about it. He went to go get his 17-year-old kid who just so happened to just got out of jail and was on house arrest. And then he drove off, did PM, like the kids. See, the thing is, I understand, like, these kids nowadays, they don't understand.
They think everything's Call of Duty.
They think everything's Call of Duty.
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Like, this is over. Like, you shot him in the chest, and then, like, you shot him 2 times in the back. But there's no reason why you did it 2 times in the back.
Well, I don't understand, man. If you wanted to send a message, I mean, you can even kill someone by doing this. You shoot him in the leg. He's going to give you his stuff. He's not going to want to get shot again. But you could still kill him if you hit the main artery in the leg. So, I mean, you could still kill someone for that. But I don't understand why he just lit him up. Like, he shot him 2 times in the chest. This fool collapses on the floor. And he has to hit him 2 more times while he's on the ground. Like, it's like he hated this fool or something.
But he was a 17-year-old kid, so he doesn't even know him. So, like, that's the crazy part. Like,
it's like, it's some dude that made my dad's music.
Exactly.
PNB Rock's been out for a while, so he might think he's like old.
And I bet his dad was older than that. So his dad was probably like 50, like around the 50 cent age.
Oh.
But like it doesn't make any sense. Like this, he did this and like the seven, like he was kids that did the whole Pop Smoke situation, and it's like
Oh,
these
it's
kids,
kids that killed
Pop Smoke, yeah.
No, yeah, you're right on that, but also Triple X.
See, and like these kids don't.
They just
They
saw
don't-
him. He was out by himself.
Yep.
I think he was in Florida. Not
think it's
that
dangerous in
PNB
Florida.
was in California, but he was out there riding around, going from different like extreme sports place, looking at a motorcycle or dirt bike to get, and they saw that he had a backpack full of money, so they followed him from one store to another, and then they tried to rob him at one point. He didn't want to give up the money, and they shot him in the neck and killed him.
And that's the bad part about being a rapper. Like you have to promote. You have to like keep showing yourself on social media so people can like keep watching you, keep engagement up, and like and things that you automatically know that gets engagement up is having a lot of money, being around a lot of girls, and doing something, having all your jewelry on. And
Yeah.
these are all the same reasons they got all three of these people killed.
It's sad, these the community's got to do better, because it's only in the rap and hip hop community that you see people constantly getting murdered for their jewelry. I mean, there's plenty of big time pop artists and country artists. You don't see Kenny Chesney getting robbed for his boots or getting shot for his diamond belt buckle.
Nobody cares about
I'm not
diamond
trying.
belt
I mean,
buckle.
I'm not trying to make a joke, but it is honestly like people got to chill out. I mean, they should be proud of someone that was able to maybe especially a lot of these rappers come from nothing to become multimillionaires and be able to provide for their family and communities. They should champion that rather than thinking of it as a quick get rich scheme. Like, I robbed this dude, I'm gonna come up on 20 racks.
Exactly.
Is that gonna do you any good if you get 15 years?
True that, and just like Cardi B said, and just like Kodak Black did, y'all need to apologize to PNB Rock's baby mama, wife, fiance, whatever she is, whoever she is.
I'm not doing it.
Y'all was blaming her for everything. You still think it's her?
I plead the fifth. No, but I mean
Yo,
that
you
wasn't
can't put
smart
anything
anyway.
past these.
You you just headbutted the mic.
How serious?
Apologize to the mic. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't see how that could go another way. Everyone needs to chill out. We need to treat people with respect, and if you're a person of a high stature, there's no reason to be around bad communities.
True that.
I don't
true.
care if you're checking stuff out or doing what. It said he came from a business meeting. If you're not in the best area, go somewhere else. You could wait another 30 minutes, hour to get to a better, safer area.
Exactly. And stop going to the same places. Stop posting you going to the cookie factory on this street every time. Go to the different cookie spots, because if you keep going to the same spot over and over again, they're
There's
going
not
to
someone camped there.
someone's gonna camp there and get you.
That's
Like-
exactly what happened to Young Dolph, and I actually unfortunately called it, because he would always say that every time I come in town, I'm gonna hit up the bakery. Every time I'm back in Memphis, well, if you see that, oh, Young Dolph's back in Memphis, maybe I camp out the next 3 days at the cookie shop. And that's exactly what they did. And then something being positive of him supporting a small business and giving them notoriety turns out for a easy hit for the opposition.
Exactly, man. It's dangerous out here being a rapper nowadays, and just
You gotta know how to move.
exactly. I mean, it's hard. Think about it. Everybody.
Think about FBG Duck. He thought he was gonna be safe at the
He
Gucci
was-
store getting clothes for his son's birthday, but he never made it to his son's birthday. He got caught and done dirty, and then that was this and that. You don't need to always be out in the public. You can send people to buy your stuff. You can buy clothes online.
Exactly.
Like, I would really try to limit my public outness if I was a celebrity to a bare minimum.
Exactly.
That's what your assistants are for.
Exactly. Especially because we have people like our next topic out here. These animals, these vicious animals that you would never suspect.
Don't worry, guys.
He's
I'm
one of
protecting
them.
my co-host.
He's one of them.